So I'm in the shop downtown, and I've got my mind on a whole pile of things. I'm thinking about how Isaac's coping with his new school. I'm thinking about the fact that I have to convert some video ratios, which are like that, to a video ratio like that, which is putting it in the simplest terms, and then how I'm going to fit them in with the timing of a video project, and a whole pile of other things, you know, the electric bill and all that kind of stuff going through my head. Not so much having to pay the bill, but thinking, have we really used that much electricity? Has it gone up that much? And then I compare it to last year's and I realise that it's pretty similar and it hasn't really gone up much at all. I just don't like paying bills. But all these things are going through my head, and I'm walking around kind of zombie-like in the shop, and I pick up a few things and I go to the counter, I put them down on the counter, I pay for them, I get my change, and I walk out the shop. But at the door I was stopped, and it's the guy from the checkout, and he says, "Sir, don't forget these." And it's the things that I've just bought, which I was walking out the shop without. I looked down on my hand and I realised that I did have a bag with something in it, but I'd come downtown with that bag, and all it had in was my gloves. So anyway, it's no great surprise to me because I've done that kind of thing before, so I gratefully accepted the items and went out. Then I decided that I needed to just go and get a few snacks, so I went to the local mini market and I filled the basket with a few snacks and went to the checkout, and I put my card into the little machine to pay for the items, and I was putting them from the basket into a bag so that I could take them home, and I heard the checkout person say something, and so I turned around and started to take my card out of the machine, and they said, "No, you've got to put your PIN in, sir." And, what? Oh, of course, I was standing there waiting for everything to happen, and I hadn't entered my PIN yet, so I entered my PIN and the transaction was done, and that was okay. But have you ever done that, to walk around somewhere in a total daze, your mind on so many other different things, and not really focusing on what you're supposed to be doing? So that basically summed up my week, trying to do so many things at once and ending up appearing to be a total moron. And look what I found. I just looked down, in my drawer is this. Do you remember an old video I did, a couple of years maybe now, where I asked the question, what would you do with $1? This is the same dollar bill. I haven't used it for anything at all. Nice crisp, bit of a fold in the middle, but a nice crisp dollar bill. So as it's a couple of years on, what can you get for $1 in the United States? What would you do with $1? Okay, well that's it. I think it's a nice sunny day in September, and I still have things to do, so I shall catch you all later.